access to Zenkai LF Super Baby 2. So today we're gonna hop into PvP, and we're gonna be using him on well, it's technically GT but also a Saiyan team. But either way, here's the team. I'm hoping everything will turn out well. Anyway, let's do it. So I saw what they changed with him, and they buffed him substantially. So I am hoping that Super Baby 2 is gonna be able to hold his own. But also, I did also want to keep this team like purely GT, but I realized that knowing my luck, if I were to do that, I would have absolutely nothing but Blast Arts cards. So I swapped it out a bit just to see if I can try to balance things out as much as I could. And I was able to get 8 Strike and 10 Blast. So that way I have some sort of variety. But we'll see what happens. But apart from that though, I think we'll be okay. Well, actually against a team like this isn't going to be fun because they have KO Guard, they have Revival, and they have Anti-Rising Rush, like, you know, to be able to block it so they can't, you know, complete the rush. So, not going to be fun at all. We're going to have to get through so much to be able to do literally anything. Like, in truth, we need to knock out Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like, if we can't get him out of the way, then this is going to be darn near impossible. But if we can at least get him out the way, then maybe if push comes to shove, we can try to, oh, okay. We can try to get some damage off with the Rise Rush later on. Okay. And going up. I'm throwing this out. I don't know why that buffered, but okay, sure. That's really good damage. That is really good damage. Fine by me. You kind of just threw that out. Okay. Yeah, I'm going for it. All right, let's get it. All right, cool. That's KO Guard. Okay, we can definitely live with that. That's a very good start. All right, wide open. All right, get Strike, and then I'm gonna swap into Super Baby 2. Although Super Baby 2 Blast Arts is literally not your forte, and I'm getting force-fed Blast Arts cards. All right, thank you. I mean, at this point, it's obvious, bro. It's obvious. All right. I mean, that strike damage right there was actually really good. All right, just gonna do this just so I can kick. There we go, and get these cards out of my hand. All right, before you're able to swap back in. All right, landing this. Bro is just rotating at this point. He does not care. Charge. So I just apparently didn't charge right there. Okay. Or not charge. Sidestep is what I meant to say. All right, there we go. All right, baby, you gotta live this. Oh, he might be able to. I tried to get that special skill off while I could. I mean, we're still living. I'm chilling. Okay, I'm not chill. Oh, I'm actually chilling there. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, because Vegeta's actually eating these hits pretty well. Delicious. It's still going. Okay, sidestep. No! What? No! Okay, so there's that. Alright, going straight in. Okay, I'm popping this. I need somebody to take massive damage. Thank you. So, now we get him out of the way, which is really, really good. Because KO Guard's already been activated, so you're dead. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay, you activated my gauge. Well, not activated, but you helped raise it a little bit. I mean, we're still hanging in there. which is good. Gohan, you have to stop eventually. Gohan, you have to stop eventually. It's never ending. It's 53 hits. Okay, now that I have permission to play the game, all right, let's see. So, those Ki Blasts were able to wipe out Gohan's revival, which is good. Downside is Vegeta's in, right? But, I still have to knock out Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku so I can use Rising Rush. Alright, taking a few hits. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we should be able to mitigate from here. Alright, all the Ki Blasts, all of them. I'm Vegeta take the hit. We have the AoE special skill, so I would love to be able to use it. But, and I have 2 of them, but hey, you know what I mean? Okay, I was really hoping he was gonna fall with Strike there, but it's fine. But if I don't get the edge in battle soon, this is gonna go on and on and on and on. So, let's see. And there's that. Alright, going up. Let your power explode. Alright, you're wide open. There we go. Alright, I just need to turn my brain off. No! Get him out of the way! Oh my goodness, that was not what I meant to press. Yeah, that was not what I meant to press. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I still won, but that was a complete, at the very end, that was a complete mispress. I meant to press the special move, not the special skill. That was on accident. But, we managed to survive against that team, for lack of better words, and that was definitely gonna be rough because, again, they had all the defensive mechanics. They had KO Guard, they had Revival, and they had, you know, the anti-like Rising Rush thing. So it's like, it was really, really hard to try to work around all that. And then, of course, Gohan was just doing Gohan things. But we did manage to come out on top. And part of that reason is because of the damage that Super Baby 2 was able to deal, especially against Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, which was really good. Okay, next battle against Saiyan. Okay, you're safe. So there's no reason not for you to lead off with them. Let's see. I mean, he's not safe. He's neutral. Like, there's no way in the world you would lead off with him. So I'm gonna lead off with Goku and see what happens. If you do somehow or for some reason lead off with him, yeah, I was like, there's no way. There's just no way. So I can swap their placement and be okay. So all I need to do is land first hit, because if I do, more than likely fusing Super Gogeta is gonna go in. Then I can just throw in Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, combo from there. And then after that, if you throw him in, I'm throwing in Super Baby 2. I'm letting him throw hands. All right? And then we'll see what happens from there. And you brought in Bonjour, which makes sense because I am using GT. But so far so good though. If I can use that ultimate attack to start like getting picks off of like my opponent, that'd be great. Personally speaking, I would want to use his ult against him just to get him out the way, but it's kind of, you know, straightforward. He has endurance, which is all fine and good, but really I want to use it against them to completely get them out of the way, because yes, we will survive if they use Rising Rush, but still it doesn't change the fact that for 10 timer counts, if I recall correctly, once he fuses, he nullifies endurance. So I would much rather just get him out of the way entirely. But that's if this battle even loads. All right, there we go. So it's gonna be kind of important that I lead off with the first hit. Otherwise, this is gonna be a very, very long battle. But if I get a special skill at the beginning, then even if they tackle, I might be all right.
Leave the rest to me.
Hey, game, I'm right here, right? Special skill. Yeah, you gave me one. Wide open. All right, here we go. All right, go again. All the damage. You better swap. No! Get him out of the way! Following up. All right, let's go. Because this is neutral damage. Endurance activated. All right, baby, go in. No! What? No! Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. Okay, wasn't expecting that. But yeah, we activated both endurances. You now have no defensive option. Okay, your combo ended. I really want to get Baby back in there. Okay, sure. I try to get it off too. That's fine. Hey, build up my gauge. Do your thing. Oh, that's not gonna be good. No, I'm swapping. All right, thanks for the gauge. But me having all these Blast Arts cards is extremely bad. And I have one Dragon Ball. I have endurance. Okay, sure. Like I have endurance, so I'm not worried, so it's whatever. But me having all those Blast Arts cards is really, really bad. They need to go. All right, going down. Oh, I tried to get that off, but that's fine. Gauge activated. I just gotta be careful of when they fuse. And also note, my opponent already had Rising Rush. They already had Rising Rush. I have 2 Dragon Balls. 2. So, yeah. The combo's just, it's not gonna end, is it? Well, I mean, it technically did. And now they're finally deciding to fuse. So I have to find a way to survive this onslaught for 10 timer counts, otherwise it's game over. All right, let's see. Oh, that's one. Wait, what? Why'd you swap? Wait, what? I literally can't fight. Okay, now I can. Okay, alright, alright. Like, had the opportunity to finally fight, and the game was like, no. Okay. Oh! Going in! Alright, let's just see what we can do. Okay? All the strike cards. All of them. Alright, pop main just so I can live and hopefully deal some damage. Let's see. Thought so. I need to get Super Baby 2 back in. I also need to get better cards so I can fight properly. Let's see. That did absolutely nothing. You definitely threw that out. You definitely did. Okay. So I just clearly didn't sidestep there. Cool. Alright, so we were hanging in there somehow. Special skill. I would love to get one of those cards too. Also, I would love to get Rising Rush. Like, where are the Dragon Balls? Perfect Vanish. Okay. I still can't get the Dragon Balls. This game hates me with a burning passion. Okay. Thanks, Maju. I lost everything. I literally lost everything. Okay, I'm going for straight damage, bro. Like, I finally had a majority of the Dragon Balls. And the game was like, no, you don't need it. All right, one of the threats finally gone. All right, there we go. Final Flash. Okay, there we go. If I get... Oh, I was about to scream. Okay, so I still have my gauge. All right, there we go. Oh, darn it. That's fine. All right, pop him in. And let's get you out of the way. Or not. But that's fine. I finally got a special skill, which is good. But, man, these Blast Arts cards are driving me insane. As if nothing ever happened. All right, cool. Build up my gauge. Okay, wasn't expecting that, but okay, gauge filled. All right, let me guess. You finally have Blast Arts cards. All right, Ultimate Evil Crushing Force. Yep, Shocker. Okay. Okay. No! AoE! Alright, I'm going in and I'm using Rising Rush. It literally doesn't even matter anymore. It literally doesn't matter. Okay, let's do this and hope for the best. As long as we're able to deal sufficient damage, I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, cool, because I was not using the special move against her. I needed it. I needed it to deal some damage. Plus, this is advantageous, which is good. Okay, get him out of the way. Alright, just turn my brain off. Oh wait, are you cleaning up? And baby cleaned up. Cool. So apart from me getting like some of the wrong cards at the wrong time, baby did his thing for sure, right? Like, especially that gauge helps out a ton. It helps out so much. But also, again, like, we really weren't able to use Rise Rush at all. Like, up until the very end because we couldn't get the Dragon Balls. So that's also a thing. But the team did synergize well, right? We did have the defensive aspect on lock, especially with obviously Goku and Vegeta both having endurance. And also we had, you know, that Rising Rush, like anti-Rising Rush thing with Goku. But Baby's gauge, man, that I think that really is the start of the show because, again, they're filling that gauge. It's allowing Baby to be able to survive even against some of the tougher enemies out there, like Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who truthfully would normally run like through yellow units like that. So the fact that he was able to survive alongside still being able to deal effective damage outside of you know, the red unit is good. That is good. So as of right now, Baby is looking I mean, Super Baby 2 is looking immaculate, bro. I don't know what else to say. All right, final battle. Let's see. Oh. Okay. You're not bringing any of them in, so I'm leading off with you. It's gonna be him and then those two. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because, like, if he was Zenkai Awakened, I would understand it. But, like, even at that, you're not even bringing in Ultimate Gohan, so whatever. Why? Why? I mean, did he get moved up, like, the feature boost? Like, I'd have to go double check, because I genuinely don't understand why you'd bring him over Janemba. I don't get it. Because, again, his time in the spotlight is gone. And, well, okay. I understand it on paper because I have a yellow unit, and it doesn't change the fact that his mechanics are still, like, annoying, like, on paper now. But, I don't get it. Because your only defensive unit is him. So, the moment I activate Revival, he's obviously the one who's going to be taking Rising Rush no matter what. So, if I see the opportunity, I'm rushing these two into oblivion. That's it. Actually, more so, fusing Super Gogeta, so that way, you can't really do much. I mean, you can keep Gohan, but I still have Ultra Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku, so. Okay. You're not moving. I mean, we're hanging in there. Except my key's already gone. What is this dude? Bro, what are you doing? Alright, smack. That's fine. Figures. Okay, well, I guess build up my gauge. Okay, well, there I go. Alright, Gohan's gauge is starting to build up, which is not gonna be good for me. Might as well just keep, like, Super Baby 2 in, because what do I have to lose? I mean, he's already back in. That's crazy. Alright, let's keep it going. Bro is just rotating. He's not even thinking anymore. Alright, swapping. So I can get Ki. Kick? Okay, Gohan. Or Ultimate Gohan, dead. Okay, so you reset your hand. Having every option doesn't mean that you're safe. Alright, I'm only doing this just so I can get Super Baby 2 back in. And now I can't. Alright, popping this. Let's see what you do. Alright, cool. If this is strong enough to knock them out, that will be phenomenal. So that way I can kind of just focus down Gohan, which will be even better. Dead! Okay, charge, please. Oh, okay, wasn't expecting you to just charge in. Bro, look. This is delicious. Delicious? Tasty. No! Okay. You are surviving these hits, though, which is kind of crazy. Alright, die! Alright, there we go. And again, oh, it's bringing in Vegeta. If I can get Super Baby 2 back in, I will, so I can use his ult. But in this particular case, like, you can't even use Rising Rush. Look at the hand I have, bro. Okay. I'll use this to stall so I can get Super Baby 2 back in. And I got him in at the wrong moment. I thought there was enough time, but there wasn't. Alright, gauge. Filled. I'm not there. This game really loves stripping my ki away. Okay. So I'm gonna force ki, so that way I'm allowed to play the game, and let's see what I can do. Alright, I need this to do damage. That's actually really, really good. Okay. Alright, I'll have Vegeta just swoop in, kick, and then we'll end it there. Alright. But that was actually incredible damage. It wasn't enough to knock him out, which is unfortunate. But it hit hard. And also, you know, being able to get that Vanish back, it's kind of nice, you know what I'm saying? But also, I don't understand why my opponent brought in Ultimate Gohan. It just made no sense. Either way, though, yeah, Super Baby 2, that Zenkai Awakening is actually pretty freaking good. And I think that's also a good thing because it gives GT another yellow unit. Well, I should say a yellow unit to use because they don't really have anything. So if you are trying to use GT, now you have Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, you have Ultra Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku, and you also have Zenkai LF Super Baby 2. You can really make that work. For your purple unit, you can, I guess, use Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT because I believe he's in the featured boost. Or if you want, you could use Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because I believe he's in tier S. So there's that. But like I said, the Zenkai Awakening, it's pretty solid. But I do want to know in the comment section below if you guys do have Zenkai LF Super Baby 2, what teams did you put him on? And how did he work out for you? Again, let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.